Hello, Mr. Connor checking back in with you. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about drop-off and pickup. Obviously with the new building we've got some slight changes to that. We're standing out here in front of the building now. As you can tell, we're out front. I'm going to kind of turn around here. The first thing we're going to talk about is if you are a walker. Students that are walkers live on the opposite side of 2nd Street. 2 crosswalks here. We're going to simply ask that you would cross those, one of the 2, and then you will actually come over, and we've added an additional sidewalk. You can kind of see it here, where you will actually then head straight over into the main entrance. And then again, this is for walkers that live on the opposite side of 2nd Street, and then you will head straight into the gym like we used to until breakfast time. The other thing you'll see up here, we're in the process, we'll actually be getting a new sign. But this parking lot here, this is not a parent drop-off per se at the beginning of school. This is where you will want to come if it's after or past 8 o'clock. If you're bringing a kid in tardy from an appointment, it also could be a place if you're picking up a student, whether that's before school or after school, and they're up in the office waiting on you. So that's again kind of what this little area here for is. Not really designed to be a parking space, more like parking for picking up or dropping off after school hours. So now we're going to head back again to, let's go to the, what I would call the parent drop-off area, which is going to be back on Day Street. Okay, so we're out back now. This is back to the last year we were here. This is where we entered the building. I've always referred to it as the Day Street door, but you will come up Everwine, which that changed it directionally as far as which one way it was. You will come around the corner, and then the students will actually enter through this exact same door we had before. The key to this is, as much as we can, if you know you are going to get out of the car and you want to walk your child up to the door. Now remember, we can't go in the door. That's part of the school safety policies. But you know, we do have some parents that want to walk them all the way up to the door. If you want to make a quick comment to whatever staff members out here, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. We welcome that. We would just ask that you continue to pull forward. Obviously there's a semi there kind of dropping off the last of the Tecumseh stuff, but you will have from here all the way to the Jefferson, where you'd be able to park your car, actually get out, bring your child up if you want to get out of the car. If you're not getting out of the car, you can pull up simply until your child has reached what I would consider the safe curb. Kind of preferred, if it works based on drop-off, we could change, but where they could kind of get to this curb and 3 or 4 kids could get out at the same time and they would be safe to enter the building. So again, they're going to come up Everwine like we did before. Students will enter through the Day Street door. We would ask, the key things are, you know, obviously be watchful for kids. We will have some neighborhood kids that would be walking up the sidewalk. But if you know you're going to get out, for instance, my daughter's 5 years old, she's in a car seat. So if I was bringing her to school on first day, I know I'd have to get out, pull forward. It's going to keep the kids safer. It's going to keep the traffic flowing. But this is where they will drop off. This is where all students that are dropped off by parents will be. Now we're going to think about dismissal. So you drop them off, we have a great day, they learn a lot, they enjoy our wonderful new building. Now it's time for the end of the day. When it comes to pickup, parent pickups, you're gonna be right back in the same spot. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade will exit out this same door. So if you have a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grader, you'll pick them up out the same exact door as you dropped them off in. And again, if you're new to our area, you come around the back, you're looking for the first door after our blue dumpster here. I tell people it's actually door 6A. We call it Day Street door, but 6A. So again, that's everyone dropped in the morning. 3rd, 4th, and 5th will exit out of this. The teachers will bring them down. We'll go ahead and walk down now. I'll show you where, if your child is in K or kindergarten, 1st or 2nd, and where that parent pickup would be. Okay, so here we are. If you're picking up a kindergarten, 1st grade or 2nd grade, it's door 5A. We kind of turn around here. You can see it's one of the new parking lots that was added or kind of changed from a different parking lot. Right over here, you'll see this is what would have been Day Street. So the door we just came from right around the corner. This will be kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. Teachers will come out. Eventually, they'll know exactly who you are. be allowed to or be able to send your kids out. Parking wise, if there's parking available, you could park on the street here. We're going to do everything we can to get staff to kind of park more to the front lot, hopefully leaving some room, especially for our kindergartners, right here in this lot. But again, you'll be able to park on the street. If you want to park a little further down, you can. You would simply have to walk here. We're going to go over now to where we're going to call our bus loading zone, be unloading and loading. Okay, here we are, and I actually forgot to bring my key with me, so I can't get through this gate right now. So at the end of the day, well, let's talk about the beginning of the day since that happens first. In the morning, if we have walkers coming from this area, these gates will be open. You'll be able to walk right along. We'll ask that you walk and still enter the Day Street door where we just were. In the afternoon's going to be a little bit different. In the past, in the tradition and history of Tecumseh, we used to have kindergarten and first graders got picked up at this porch. That will not happen. You come in at the end of the day, this gate will be locked. The reason it'll be locked is because that's where all of our students ride the bus. That's how they get to their bus. So if you come at the end of the day, this will be locked. Unfortunately, that might cause somebody to have to walk around the block a little bit, and I apologize for that. But it will be locked, and again, that's a student safety concern. The area over here behind me where you can see the white truck, that is our bus drop-off. You're going to see staff members parked there. It is a staff parking. There's really, there's no reason or no desire that we would want anybody to park over there during drop-off or pickup. So again, we prefer, we need to really keep people out of that area during drop-off and pickup. It gives us kind of zones, an area where the kids are loading buses, and an area over there where parents are picking up kids. The only exception to that is if you have a child in the life skills class, and Mrs. Rogers will give you more details on that. There are a few spots over there where we'll identify that can be used for that because of the closeness to the room. So again, we're excited. Can't believe that we're almost there. Pay close attention. You know, Tuesday night is coming up quick. We'll have our back to school night. Look forward to seeing everyone there, and have a great day.